I'm going to make some sauté potatoes. So I've sliced some potatoes up here. I'm going to pop them in a pan with some boiling water, bring them up till they're just softening slightly, and then I'm going to add them to a baking tray, pop that in the oven. So the baking tray will have some oil in it. It's heating up in the oven now, so it's got some oil and a tiny little bit of butter. So I'm just going to boil the potatoes. So the oil is hot in the bottom there, and I'm just going to drain the potatoes. I'm just going to move it around so covered with the oil. You can use spray oil again if you want. If you're wondering what I'm cooking on here, this is a stone. It does make things crisp up really nicely like potatoes. So that's that. I am going to just put a tiny sprinkle of salt on, and then I'm going to pop those in the oven for around about 30 minutes, see how they're doing, and just move them around a couple of times while they're cooking, and they should go nice and golden brown. So I've taken the potatoes out of the oven, and I'm adding a few sliced onions in here just to give it a nice flavour. You can add all sorts of things. Sometimes I add a few sliced mushrooms. It's a really good time to put a nice selection of herbs on, especially if you've got lots growing in the garden. They add a nice flavour as well. So I'll pop these back in for about another 5 or 10 minutes. So the potatoes are looking nice and golden now. I might put it in for a couple more minutes, let the onions brown off a little bit. But that's basically a sauté potato recipe. You can add herbs, mushrooms, onions, as I said, lots of extra things at the end of cooking that make it a little bit more interesting. Happy cooking!